guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about my monthly favorites, monthly obsessions. These are the favorite items that I've been using in the month of November. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. So the first items that are my favorites of the month of November, these are basically all the items that I purchased in the Chanel holiday collection, Le Collection Libre 2018. Every single item that I purchased, I loved. So that includes the nail polish, that candy apple red with like the swirl of gold. My friend Jill described it as Christmas in a bottle, which I think is perfect. I think it's a perfect way to describe it. That nail polish is stunning. It's beautiful. I love the color. It's very long wearing. I did a review on that nail polish. Yeah, it's great. The lip gloss that matches it is also stunning. It literally also looks like Christmas in a lip gloss tube. It's super opaque. It's super pigmented. It basically looks like a lipstick, but it's a lip gloss. And again, it's that candy apple red with like a swirl of gold glitter. It's so beautiful. It's stunning. I love it so much. And then also in the Collection Libre collection, I picked up all 4 eyeshadows, and I love all 4 eyeshadows like equally. They're all stunning. They're all beautiful. Like there are some darker shades, there are some lighter shades, there are bronzy shades. The other day, someone was asking me which ones were my favorite. I think if I had to pick favorites from the 4 eyeshadows, I would probably go with like the bronzy shade first, and then maybe the green one, Vert Lamé, because it is different. Like it's dark, but it has a little bit of shift underneath that just makes it special. Anyway, I think personally that every single item that I picked up from the holiday collection is my favorite. Like I am so happy with this entire collection. The whole purchase is like superb. It's wonderful. Yeah, I did several videos on this collection, but I probably will create a few more, just like different tutorials and looks. But I love every single item from the collection that I picked up. I think it's fantastic. I love it so much. And since I did pick it up in like early or mid-November, I've had time to like keep wearing it and keep playing with it. So it is definitely like, this entire thing is my favorite. Like it's hard for me to pick one, but like, yeah, the entire thing, favorite. Okay, so next up is more makeup. I have discovered these Smashbox Always Sharp lip liners. I have been using these for quite a while now, and I don't know why more people don't talk about these. These are really great. These are lip liners. They're waterproof, I believe. But what makes them so special is that they twist and sharpen as you put the cap back on. So as soon as you put the cap back on, it automatically sharpens. So if you need more product, you just twist from the bottom here, and then if you need to sharpen it, you just put the lid back on. And also what happens is every time you use it, when you put the cap back on, the next time you use it, it's always sharp. Because I feel like we do that sometimes when we use a lip liner or eyeliner. As soon as we're done with it, we just kind of put it away. And then when we go to use it, we realize that it is no longer sharp. But this way, it's always sharp. I think this is great. I hope that other brands start doing this with their eyeliners. That would be really great. Anyway, I think you guys should totally check out these Always Sharp lip liners because they're great. Okay, so next up is a foundation. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Long Lasting Liquid Foundation. I have owned this for quite some time, and I don't know why I didn't use it that much, but I think it's just one of those things where you get an item and then you get another item and then you get another item, and then things just kind of fall back in the rotation and you kind of forget about it. But this is a really great foundation. I like it because it doesn't transfer. Now that it's getting colder, I'm wearing like higher collars, like for like scarves and jackets. So sometimes like the makeup kind of rubs on the neck or the chin, but I feel like this foundation doesn't really transfer. It is more of a matte finish. It's not very dewy. That being said, it isn't dry either. I think I was worried to use it at first because it is supposed to be more matte. And in my mind, when something says matte, it means drying. And I have dry skin, so I don't want that. But it doesn't feel drying. Like it doesn't emphasize like wrinkles or anything like that. It's just a really nice foundation. I also feel like this foundation is like a little bit more on the fuller coverage side. Like it's definitely not full coverage, but I would say it's a medium coverage, like just like not light to medium, just like a straight up medium coverage. And you can build it up to be more covering if you want. So it's kind of nice to have like another foundation that's a bit more covering, because I usually tend to go towards more lighter coverage. But yeah, this foundation is really great. Again, it's one of those foundations that I feel like didn't really explode that much on social media. I feel like social media is so weird how like sometimes like one brand or one item will go viral for some reason and other ones won't for other reasons I don't really understand. Anyway, I think this foundation is great. I think you should give it a try. Obviously with foundation, I feel like it's important to try it first. Like if you can like sit down at the counter and like give it a try, do that. But yeah, I think it's a great foundation. The only thing is you really have to shake it, because like sometimes when I put it like in my foundation drawer, it kind of just like sits like this, and then it kind of looks like it's like separating a little bit, you know what I mean? So just like make sure to give it a good shake. Okay, next up is a lipstick. This is the Dior Matte Kiss number 666. This came out in the fall collection. This is that beautiful raspberry shade. I love this lipstick so much because it just automatically just like lifts your complexion. I don't know how to describe it. It just like gives you that like glow. It just automatically just brightens your whole face, your complexion. It is a wonderful lipstick. I think it's super flattering. It is a matte lipstick, but since it's in a bullet format, it's not as drying as a liquid lipstick. I think this is beautiful. It's easy to wear. It's easy to wear if you're not wearing like that much makeup. You can kind of just like throw it on. I think this lipstick is to die for, and I've been wearing it a lot in the past month. So another makeup item that I have been loving the past month is the NARS Climax mascara. Now, I was honestly really surprised by this, because when I think of NARS, I honestly don't think of mascara. I think more complexion products, but I have been wearing this a lot the past month, and this is what I'm wearing today. I really like it. It's very voluminous, like you can build a lot of volume, but it never feels like heavy or like chunky on the lashes, because I feel, or stiff even, because I feel like some mascaras throughout the day, if you just like touch your lashes, or even if you try to like reapply mascara, it feels so dry. This doesn't do that at all, and it's just like very buildable, very voluminous. It's a really good mascara. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this mascara is around 20 or 30. I don't remember the price exactly, but I feel like for Sephora brand makeup, that's around the general price for mascaras. If you are in the market for a mascara, I would definitely give this one a try. I also love the packaging. I love that it's bright red. I feel like it's like perfect for the holidays. It's been like the go-to. Like I have several mascaras open right now, which I know is bad, but I just like, this is the one that I go to the most. The last two items that I'm going to mention are actually skincare. So the first one is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I've been using this for a few months now. I think I got it in September, maybe August. And as you can see, I'm almost done. There's definitely like at least a couple weeks left in here, because you really don't need that much to get the job done. I really like this. This was one of the items that was on my list of items to try for a very long time, and I just never got around to doing it. This is great. It literally takes off the entire makeup. I do follow it with a double cleanse, like just a cleanser, because I just don't like the feel of like just cleansing oil or cleansing balm. I do like this. However, for the purposes of this channel, I probably will not repurchase it. I think I will go ahead and try something different just for the sake of reviewing and trying different things. But this is great. The only thing that's like kind of annoying is that you have to like put your finger in it and like scoop it out, which can be a little annoying sometimes. So I wear quite a bit of makeup, and this literally takes off everything. Lipstick, foundation, mascara, etc. It takes off everything. So yeah, definitely great. I've been using it every day for like since like September, October, November, like definitely a favorite. Okay, so last but not least, this is the Ole Henriksen Instant Transformation Lemon Facial Peel. So I bought this a while ago. I think I got this in like August or September, and I waited a little bit to try it. So this is a peel that you use at home. It has glycolic and lactic acids, which are known as like AHAs. So this is basically what I've been using to exfoliate my face, because it's a chemical exfoliator instead of a mechanical one. So what you do is you apply about a teaspoon, I think it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Let me just check. Teaspoon, yeah. So you apply a teaspoon amount on your face, and you use this little brush that it comes with, and you just gently sweep it on your face, avoiding the eyes and mouth, and you leave it on your skin for a few minutes, and it instantly starts to tingle. And at first you're like, oh my god, like what's happening? But it's supposed to tingle. Like it doesn't keep tingling, if that makes any sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. Let me explain. So it will start to tingle immediately when you apply it on your skin, but the amount that it tingles stays the same. Like it doesn't keep building and keep like tingling or burning or anything like that. Like it just stays the same level of tingling. I think that makes more sense. So you don't have to worry about it like burning or being uncomfortable. It's definitely not uncomfortable. It just feels like slight tingling. And I do that about once a week. That's like good enough for me. And then I follow it with like regular skincare, usually a mask. I like just applying a product on my face and letting like all the acids just like eat away at the dead skin cells, and just like I wear so much makeup, so just getting rid of all that stuff that probably should not be on my skin when I go to sleep. It's really great. I was a little bit hesitant to try it at first because like you think peel face, I don't want to peel my face, I want to keep my face, but it's very mild. Like it probably is not anywhere near as strong as something you get at a dermatologist's office or anything like that. It's very mild, and you can leave it on your skin for up to 10 minutes. I have never left it on my skin for 10 minutes. Like I think I usually make it to 5 minutes and I'm like, I think I'm good. But I might try to leave it on for a little bit longer just to see if it does anything else. Like my skin hasn't had any reactions. I think usually when I wipe it off, my skin looks slightly pink, and I don't know if it's because of the product or it's because I've like wiped it off. That could be it too, but it's never like red. It's just like a little pink, but it's not like an alarming pink, so it's fine. Yeah, and then you're supposed to follow it the next morning with an SPF, which I always do anyway, so that's not a problem. So I do quite like this lemon peel here. I like the results. I do find that it feels very refreshing and my skin doesn't look quite as dull. And I usually often like take it down on my neck as well, because the neck also ages. So I try to treat like the whole area, and I quite like it. So yeah. And it also has a lemony smell. Like it does smell acidic, and as you can see, it's just like a clear gel. It's quite thick, so it doesn't run anywhere, and I've been using this for several weeks now, like about once a week, and there's still quite a bit of product left in there. I think it's $60 Canadian plus tax, so it's not cheap, but as you can see, a little bit goes a long way. Like you're not supposed to use more than a teaspoon at a time because you are dealing with AHAs and you don't want to like peel off your face, right? So I think that about does it for my video for my favorites. I think it's really funny that I was like, okay, first of all, the entire Chanel collection that I got is amazing. It's my favorite. Like it really is. Like the entire holiday collection 2018 from Chanel is just like so dreamy. And like specifically the items that I got, like I can't speak on behalf of the items that exist that I didn't purchase, but the ones that I purchased, personally speaking, I think are perfect. And yeah, everything else I mentioned today are also items that I have been like been using in heavy rotation more than others. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And oh my god, before I forget, as I mentioned, now in my monthly favorites, I'm also going to be including people or subscribers or other YouTube channels that are like MVPs or favorites of the month, just as a way to like give back and like encourage you guys to go check out other people as well. So one of the people that I want to mention today in today's video is Jill over at Jill E Crist. I think her last name, I don't know why I can't pronounce her last name. I think it's Crist. I always want to say Christ. I think it's Jill E Crist. I'm sure that if you watch my videos, you probably know about Jill. She also talks a lot about high-end and luxury makeup, and she's also a Chanel lover. She does a lot of reviews. You can like tell like the love of makeup and enthusiasm through her videos. I'll put a link down below to her channel. I think you guys should go check her out. She is just so wonderful, and I'm really lucky to be able to call her a friend. So somebody else that I would like to mention is someone who goes by the name of Makeuploveusee on Instagram. She is also like a luxury or high-end makeup lover. She is in the UK. I believe she's French or used to live in France, but now lives in the UK. Anyway, her whole Instagram blog is just like a lot of Chanel, a lot of L'Occitane, and just like really nice brands that she takes really lovely makeup photos. So I will put all of that information down below. You guys can go, feel free to check them out, tell them that Ali sent you. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys for today. This is like my monthly roundup of things that I have been kind of obsessing, or at least the items that I've been reaching towards the most, because as you guys can tell, I have quite the extensive makeup collection. So these are the items that I have been reaching towards the most. Like these are like the no-brainers. Like when I need a foundation, I go to that. If I need a mascara, I go to that. So I think that's how I'm going to keep my monthly favorites going, is just the items that I am just like reaching for the most that month. I think that is pretty indicative of like what my favorites are at the moment. The year is coming to a close soon. I can't believe that's happening. I can't believe how fast the year is going by. So I think I will do a favorites of December and then do a favorites of the year, like a roundup of favorite products of the whole year. So I better get started on that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please make sure to go check out a couple of videos that I have recently that I'm very proud of. The first video is the one that I did with Glamour magazine with Ashley Graham. I'm very happy and very proud of myself to be featured in one of their videos. Another one is I did a video of the new Elisa Eldridge lipsticks. If you guys want to go check out a review and some swatches of that, I'll put all that information down below. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and please don't forget that you are beautiful, you are kind, and you're capable. So go out there and conquer the world. I think that's all I have for you guys for today. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.